lash on right? Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog with All Things Quita. So, on my channel, I have some medical coding content. I do want to talk to y'all for a second. So for those of you who are not interested in medical coding content and you are just trying to see these brows, the before and the after, then go ahead and skip to this part of the video. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been showing me in the comment section and also on Instagram. And if you're not following on Instagram, what you waiting for? I'm already over 100 subs. The challenge is just growing. 99% of you have been respectful. You have been a joy to my heart. But it's 1% that just, I have no words. There are some people out there who are upset. You know, on this channel, on All Things Quita, I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. I gotta keep it 100. I'm trying to say this in a way where it's still just not coming off really, really bad, even though the 1% is not respectful. I've come across some people who won't do their own research, want me to do their research for them. Being a medical coder is a job where you would do a lot of reviewing, analyzing, interpreting, translating, looking up, researching. I can go on and on and on and on about it. Once you get on the job, you will have to look up your codes. Now, there are some places where they have computer assistant coding that can help you find the correct code. But it's a computer. It's not gonna always be correct. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you are not willing to do your own research in this industry, if and when you get on the job, it's going to be difficult for you. And I have to say that truthfully. I don't want to leave that out. I have to be honest with that. I'll tell you one of my experiences. I still very much consider myself a baby coder. There is a lot that I have to learn. But I have to tell you, my first year, I know I got on my supervisor's nerves. I know I did. Now, I'm not saying the full year I did, but especially in the beginning, once I started, after training and I started coding on my own, just not being sure, if I have the right code. But one thing that I did, I always did my research first. I always exhausted all of my efforts first before I reached out when I got stuck, when I didn't know what to do. That's always what I did. It got to a point to where my supervisor had to sit me down. Well, not sit me down because I'm remote, but my supervisor had to tell me, Quita, trust your knowledge. You are a good coder. Be confident in your codes. Stop second guessing yourself. I did that a lot. So I feel like I can share that with you all who maybe have just started coding. Like me, maybe you're about to start your coding job, or some of you who are looking, or some of you who are looking to get into this industry, you're going to have to trust your knowledge at some point. I have some coder friends, and I've seen situations where you ask a question and your supervisor is like, did you do this? Did you do that? Before reaching out. I'm not saying that that's a bad approach for a supervisor to take. From situations that I've heard, that supervisor is trying to make you more independent and to help you think. And you should be proud to sit there and have to figure something out on your own. How are you going to ever learn to be independent? And at least when you do ask your supervisor's like, you know what, you were right about that. That should make you feel good. If a supervisor does that to you, well, I'm not going to say all of them. Okay, there's not one perfect job. Let's say that. If you are expecting to come into medical coding and that it's going to be all perfect, there's not a perfect job. So you shouldn't have that expectation. But what I'm saying is you cannot expect for your supervisor to do your work for you. You went through schooling, you went through training, you've done all these things. There's a level of research that you're just going to have to do on your own. You're going to have to learn how to be a confident coder. You're going to have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to have to learn to trust your knowledge. And I can say, and that was the biggest lesson. That was the biggest thing that I learned within my first year or two. Now, also, For some of you who may be thinking like, oh my gosh, I gotta flip through this book every single time I have to code something. That's not true. Okay, and the reason I say that is because my very first job, well, I didn't get the job. I explained that in the video titled, the thumbnail says goodbye CPC, hello CPC. So in that video, the first job that I was offered as a medical coder, the supervisor did tell me that the type of coding that they do is perfect for the entry-level coder, because the type of coding that they do is redundant. You're constantly doing the same codes over and over and over and over again. You're constantly using the same codes to where you don't even need your book. You're going to just know them just by heart because you constantly use the same codes over and over and over again. Now, I'm not saying that that's the same for every medical coding job. There are some jobs where you're going to rely on your book heavily, and you're going to have to always be in your book to find codes. Now, let me reveal something to you all that you don't know about me yet. If you are training to get your CPC, then the books that you are going to need, or the books that you already have, will be the CPT book, your HCPCS book, and your ICD-10 book. Guys, I only use one of those books. Two of those books I don't use. I'm going to talk more about that in an upcoming video. I can go a full day without having to flip through my book. A lot of codes I just know by heart. I have made my own cheat sheet of a lot of conditions, and I have the code there. So I don't have to always reach for my book. That makes you a faster coder. But we're going to talk about that in another video. I don't know what job you're going to start out with. I don't know. That job, you may have to use your book a lot. Another one, you may not. Like, I can't tell you that. Like, I don't know. But one thing I will say is you're going to have to learn how to be independent. And that's okay. That's okay. You can do it. Okay, so now for those of you who fast forward the medical coding content, so I'm about to get my brows did. I have been searching for someone to do ombre powder brows on me for months. Not 4 months, I'm saying FOR, 4 months. I feel like I got a good deal. I'm seeing people charge $1,000, $800, $500, $600, and I am just not willing to pay that amount for my brows. Now, ombre powder brows last 1 to 3 years. It depends on the person. It's going to last 1 to 3 years, right? And I'm going to reveal to you the price that I'm about to pay, because powder brows are not cheap. They are very expensive. So the place I'm about to go to, her name is, I'll put her Instagram page on the screen, Jasmine. I think Jasmine Brows is something like that. I found her on Instagram, right? Anyone who has virgin brows, meaning that your brows have not been touched, not as in a wax, but as in like, already getting that type of procedure done, she gives you a discount, and she charges $275. Now, some of you like $275. Yes, $275. Listen, when I saw that price, I hurried up and booked it. Compared to all the other prices that I've come across, where people charging $1,000, $500. Listen, a lot of the good ombre powder brows people are in Atlanta. The type of person that this is perfect for is someone who wears makeup often and you just don't like filling in your brows, or someone who just want, gorgeous brows all the time and you don't want to have to fill them in. That's what this is for. And plus it lasts 1 to 3 years. So it's located in Garland, Texas. So right there, Firewheel Salons. So that's how it looks on the outside. I had to hop on real fast because I just got home and I was looking at my brows again, and I was like, it just make you want to be extra with everything. Like somebody coming in and be like, huh? You call me? Coming in? All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye again.